All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Hulu. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, as we always do, we just want to thank you all for joining us. It really means a lot. You guys could be somewhere else on a Monday at 2:00 p.m. It is Fitzgerald, it is almost July. Oh my God, more than half of the year is already
Yeah,
gone.
you are absolutely right. Got to looking at my thing. Yeah, it's almost the 7th month already. Where did it go?
Yeah. I mean, we only got 5 months left. 2020 is almost over, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad to see it go.
Yeah. So 2020 is almost over. I got some good news today too. I got my K1 Impulse phone came in. I'm gonna go get it. It's in the other room because I know I'm gonna get my charger too. So I'm gonna go get that shortly. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. And it's just with everything that's going on, guys. If you're watching this and you do not believe that Africa is the future, you need to go get your head checked. Okay, go get your head checked. So the Africa is the Future shirt is available right now at dynastymirror.com. Go to dynastymirror.com. Also, go buy a book. Children's books are available. My books, I'm an author. I've written sales books, children's books. Go to dynastymirror.com. Again, go to dynastymirror.com and go grab a book and then subscribe to our email list. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the content, you guys. And I have my brother with me, Mr. Fitzgerald Stephens, you guys. My brother, my confidant, my person I talk to. We've known each other since 2007. So it's
Yeah, went by fast, man.
Yeah, and like I said, it's almost, I mean, we're almost done with the year.
Yeah, it's went by very, very, very fast. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Prince, my little niece and nephew, and I said, hey, how y'all like Uncle Mustache? Where is it? Where you see it? I said, all right, that's enough, man. I have to talk. Family laughing out.
Man,
I just went back to my natural look, man. It went back to the clean shaven look I did then. I was like, okay, let me go here around there. So a little comedy right there. Yeah, man, but time is going quick. That's why we have to do so much with it. Because our time is limited. That's one thing we accentuate. But as far as reference, when you come on the screen and talk, the stream rather, talk about the importance of getting this economic stuff out of the way, getting this money issue out of the way, so that you can live your time the way you want to. Because we're not immortal yet, and we don't have forever to stay upon this earth. So it's time just goes by so fast to do the things you really want to do, the things that's in your heart for your family, for your community. It just goes by so dang quick. I mean, I don't feel my age, and I refuse to say, well, my age, whatever that is. But I feel good. I feel good about where my future is going, but I sort of feel like, I don't have time to waste. Now that's where I am right now. So with all the stuff that we're seeing going on to the world, I feel like I have to get this information out, the help change people's lives with this Carrot Bars opportunity. I know what it's doing with me, and just where people can live life on their terms. Because I think everybody deserves to be happy. I just think people just deserve to be fulfilled, and I think they deserve to live life on their terms, without the limitation of money, trying to squeezing them and the things they want in life for themselves and their families into a little space that they're only limited. They can go so far. So I'm feeling pretty good down there. It's a beautiful day down here in Tampa, Florida, man. Sun's out. Expecting about 90s all this week. And looking forward to a lot of good things that's happening here, So and so man, you look great. I hope you're doing well. And then
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
No,
yeah, stay safe down there in Florida. They're saying that
the cases right there. You see, now yesterday it kind of hit me, because when they say all these new cases are breaking out, like they have something like 9,000 cases. So most of it is concentrated down in Dade County, the Miami-Dade County, Fort Lauderdale area, because that's the city with the most densest population. Everyone close together, but and so I'm 4 hours to the north, to the northwest up here in Tampa, from Miami. And lo and behold, I looked up and said the Tampa area picked up like 1,000+ new cases. So that got my attention. No, the Tampa spread out. I live in an area called North Tampa, about 30 something miles away from actual Tampa Bay. No, 30 something minutes away from actual Tampa Bay. But nevertheless, that's close. So I was telling Prince Amir, okay, it looked like I got to change a couple of things, my fitness routine and how I'm working out and what I'm doing, because this thing seems like it's taking no prisoners, so your health and your life can be at stake. But nevertheless, we're not going to sit up here in fear. We're going to go ahead and move forward. Just try to take it. Let's just try to put ourselves in great positions. Financially, what we need to do, what I need to do, and help Prince Amir and help people who work for Prince Amir and get a good financial opportunity for them and their families. If you were not on last night's Carrot Bars training, Wealth Builders training with Michael Delco, you absolutely missed the clinic. It's talking about a lot of things and where this is going. It actually addressed a lot of the fraud allegations and stuff. Once you get proper information, you'll really see where that's coming from. So let's talk. But talking to our affiliates, I did send out a Telegram app on DynasAmir.com WhatsApp. Go ahead and register on that for free, and then you're going to get all the trainings and all the events. I know Prince Amir and I text them out, but you want to get this to your team where the information can be easily guarded by everyone. Where we're getting ready to go into this thing is absolutely incredible. It just keeps getting better and better for what Dr. Sykes has put together. So and Prince Amir is going to share something about the economy that I heard of, but I keep seeing more of that. Once again, we talk right there, and it's kind of, man, it's almost like I'm almost starting to feel disturbed in my spirit about having to report this. All I just do is give out the facts, Walter Cronkite style. But once again, we see in the headlines that a story that Prince Amir put up in here that's very true. Just lets you know about the other side of what's going on out there for people, and so many people are hurting and looking for opportunities that we offer and things, and so Prince, I'll let you take it away, man, on that. So that article is pretty significant.
Are they gonna? I know this is kind of off topic. Are they talking about reclosing things down back in Florida or Tampa, or? We don't know.
I mean, the state can only take so much, but in other words, we'll be pretty much broke right now. So I don't know. It's not as easy to close a state down, a country down, as people like to say. It really isn't, because those Governor DeSantis, that's the governor here in Florida. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, because if I'm a governor, okay, I got this illness that's attacking people, but I got millions of people out of work. I got high employment claims. I'm running out of revenue as far as with revenue is not being generated a lot, as far as that, but yet people are costing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can empathize with both stories that say, well, just shut it down. Well, maybe I'm less affected with that, because I do have a home-based business, and the group I work with, they do have home-based business. But man, when I go out to these people, when I go out to these restaurants here, Prince, and people just trying to put food on the table, man. Those cooks and those workers and the servers, they need their money. The people at the retail places, they need their money. For example, your home state of California,
we shut down the bar. All bars.
We shut down, man. They was already tinkering on disaster right now. And you know what? And here's the thing I'm hearing about, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. If they're saying, okay, let's go ahead and shut down it, because I'm not hearing anywhere about any more money to help these businesses now. Now it's just a straight shutdown, but where's any more money to help the people who are grossly affected by this? I mean, gosh, man, it's just a tough deal if you're on that brick and mortar side, just trying to figure out how you and your family are going to live. And it's real serious, man. It's very, very serious. So your heart goes out to people. I heard a lot of charity giving is down.
Of course.
You know, we didn't fact about that. Well, how are you going to give the charities a lot if you don't have an income for yourself? So and a lot of those food banks and shelters, they're being real stretched now. You know, because so many people are needing their resources. So many more people are needing their resources, yet so many people are not contributing to charge the resources because of the thing. So yeah, so you know, you have to do something different and put your position in and put yourself in a position where not only you can be financially protected, but put yourself in a position where you can help other people be financially protected, and more importantly, give help to people who are not as fortunate as you. So that's just my little thing for the day, Prince. You know, so you know, because I really have a heart for people, man. I just hate to see people suffer. You know, I always have. And you know, a lot of good people, man. I mean, very good people are really hurting right now through no fault of their own, simply because you know, someone made a call and they wasn't proper. They didn't have their proper side incomes or residual incomes coming in. So when disaster struck, you know, they didn't have any way to shield themselves. Man, does it make sense right now that a lot of people like 3 to 4 paychecks away from homelessness? That statement sort of hits sense now, because keep in mind, man, this thing has really been really in hyperspeed since March. So you got March, April, May, June. That's 4 months. Imagine sometimes 4 months with people without significant income. Man, you can imagine the tidal wave, and you're going to have to dig out from that. You're going to have to pay catch up, you know, just to dig out.
Well, for sure. If I can interject real quick, we talk about this all the time. There's a ordinance right now, City of Atlanta, that your utilities can't be shut off. That ends tomorrow. Unless
you said ends tomorrow, not extending.
Yeah, unless it was extended again. Let me check. But that ends tomorrow. Guys, in the chat rooms, my Care Bar's affiliate link. Sign up as an affiliate. Also, the links on the bottom of the screen and the ticker, and it's also in the description. Click the link, sign up as an affiliate, and we will get you guys up and running. But yeah, that ends tomorrow. But I just want to look something up real quick. Let's see here. Ordinance.
See, why are you looking for that, man? You know, and see what's, like I said, what's perplexing about that. Okay, if they talk about going to second shutdown and there's no more money released to get people and businesses back on their feet, what are people supposed to do? You know, go get a bow and arrow or a gun and start hunting in the woods for food? I mean, think about it. I mean, you know, you're saying they're shutting down again, but like, you know, what? How are people going to live? It's just tough. No, it's just tough. So many places. I mean, I know it's tough when like in the area I grew up. Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up on the farm. You know, if stuff really hit the fan, I can pack my vehicle, go back up to the woods. You know, and you know, Dad has plenty of vegetables. We gardens. You know, I'm on open land if necessary. Like we can hunt. I know how to do that. I mean, if stuff get to it, we have wells, spring waters down there. Stuff. You know, the perfect thing for me if I had to do that. But I tell you what's going to be the really crisis in dynamics. We talked about this. We talked about this before. You know, the cities are the one that's going to be in trouble. You know, that they depend upon all the utilities and all the services that city livings are accustomed to having. People in the country, including the country where your second country with Nigeria. I mean, Lagos will be tough, but there's a whole lot of outstretched. There's a whole lot of country in Nigeria. Those guys are going to be fine. You know, they have their vegetables, their gardens, they have the waters, they have the natural thing that's necessary, the generators. They know how to you know, go off the grid. But we don't know what's going to happen, man. But what I am seeing, the signs I am seeing, I'm not seeing anything letting up no time soon. That's perplexing. That's the problem. I'm not seeing things like, oh, okay. If you notice, you're not even hearing projections that they're talking about this year really getting ready to go. I mean, what is it, June? College
might as well be July.
Okay, July. University of Georgia, University of Alabama, and all other college athletes supposed to be showing up on campus, getting ready for football. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. You know how much revenue those guys are going to lose from that? With sports being shut down, and people were like, okay, Fitzgerald, who cares about sports? Well, you know, sports is a business. Just like manufacturing is a business, just like catering services is a business, eateries is a business. That means that people who are not only people who depend upon those business, but people who depend upon those businesses like subcontractors. That means a lot of people are going to be out of work. We're not importing much of stuff we get in, what we're used to get in. Truckers are still booming because they're the ones that gets the goods and services across America. They're still booming, but so many industries are not. So many people don't work in on necessarily vital industries like the nursing and the doctors. Man, my garbage guy came out here today, Prince. Every time those dudes come out here, man, when I see them, man, I give them cold water. Man, I appreciate what you cats do, because you know what? If that garbage don't get moved, it's a problem here. Just little things like that. And I thank God for what they do. But we got to figure out, man, hey, what can we do to benefit this? What can we do to benefit from this? What's going to be our B plan? What is going to be our plan, to make sure that those we love and those we're responsible for and our family and even some friends, how are we going to be able to help them financially to navigate through this? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I keep saying this, but I believe it more so than ever now. I don't believe things are going to go back to the same. Of course, I'm not going to say it's going to be doomsday. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say I believe it's not going to go back to the same. I believe the economy is going to be an economy that you create. Right. I mean, I truly do. So Prince, I'll let you go ahead and get that article, because I'm interested in hearing what you have to say on that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this Keisha Lance. Like I said, I haven't seen anything as far as an extension for these utilities. And trust me, these utility companies, they're ready to cut off your power and your water if you don't have the money. So, like I said, people, let's hopefully, people aren't affected by that. No, so the article was about JP Morgan and Chase in regards to their profits dropping now 70% as it readies loan defaults in this first half of the year. But I think you brought up something, for sure, and I wish I would have known this before we got started. Well, I kind of did. In regards to Nike and, in regards to their layoffs. So Nike CEO John Donahoe is telling employees that layoffs are coming. And then you brought up the whole Under Armour situation in regards to UCLA, which, I read about that briefly.
UCLA is under contract at Under Armour. That's a competitor.
Right. But you said, yeah, but remember Under Armour, right? Exactly. Under Armour was to tell UCLA wants to end deal with school. So, I wonder how that works, like ending that deal.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure they signed a contract.
Yeah, but contracts have laws and bylaws, and you in violation of those, they can be broken. Remember?
But I wonder how. Well, yeah, of course we don't have the contract in front of us, so I wonder if they had. So Under Armour was probably smart to have it out then, saying that, hey, of
course, that's business, man. You don't want to be locked into one side. A business, a proper contracts have to be a win-win for everyone. So Under Armour's not going to take up there and lose, multiply millions of dollars. They're gonna have some way to jump out the window. I mean, Dynash, you played college athletics. Right. That can say like what's that school you paid for again?
What school? Say it. The school. Say it. Say it for sure. You know the name of the school. Say it.
All right. Well, y'all.
The University of Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay. Say like Alabama. Those cats, like, they have sneaker contracts with Knights or any other Converse or anything like that, because they figure, okay, if we have these players in our shoes, University of Georgia, Prince Amir. Yeah, if they have these players in our shoes, people see their equipment on our feet, they're going to want to buy that. Thus, we'll donate our stuff to them, but they're going to and we that free advertising we're going to see from the Georgia Bulldogs, the Crimson Tide wearing our stuff, is going to come back to us in spades. Well, what do you do when whole athletic departments are talking about shutting down now? When that multi-billion-dollar train cannot be advertised like that, when that revenue is gonna hurt everyone, So what do you do if I own Nike or Under Armour or Converse or Adidas or Reebok, and I see that's going down, you better believe I'm going to have stipulations in my contract that if this happened, then this, because I can't afford to lose that revenue. I can't pay someone they near $250 million, and I'm not getting a return upon that. No, that's just not business. No, so and same way with companies, man. Hey, if people are not coming in there buying goods and services, if they're not buying like they used to, and our revenue is down, how am I going to keep paying salaries? Okay, if I have reserves, I can only last for so long. Now you can't say that about what Berkshire Hathaway sitting on close to like 80 billion, if not $100 billion in cash reserves. Same thing with Microsoft, same thing with Apple, same thing with Google. But those are behemoth companies. What about the regular mom and pop businesses? What about the medium and small businesses, who don't have capital to weigh out storms like this? And banking, they're looking at it probably, okay, can I loan out money and get paid back? If can these guys produce revenue to pay back? So it's a trickle down effect, man. So enough of the gloom and doom, Prince, man. Tell me what the solution is.
The solution is you need to have your own economy in place. Now corporate profits might be down 70%, but you could be in a position where your personal profits could be up 70%, especially in the time that we're in. I know people who are doing very well as individuals during this coronavirus pandemic, but many who are dependent on corporate America, that might not be the case. So the solution is a home-based business.
What type of home-based business? What type?
I mean, something that all you need is a phone and access to the internet, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, a home-based business that you can use, take with you everywhere you go, and all you need is a phone and internet or phone service, whatever. That's the type of home-based business you need. Okay. Again, as we said before, your side hustle is going to be now your main hustle, because the corporate model is just becoming archaic, right? And as we see right now with the corporate model, with corporate America somewhat imploding because of what's going on with this coronavirus pandemic, like a lot of people are hurting. I mean, even positions that I thought wouldn't be affected, or job roles that I thought wouldn't be affected as far as sales. Again, I got friends who are sales reps, are cutting their commissions, cutting their base salary, that car package, forget it, that company gas card. They're telling them, Fitzgerald, when things get better, we'll reimburse you. That's so vague and abstract, though. When things get better.
I got that one. Just say your receipts.
Yeah. Just say your receipts. We got you when things get better.
Yeah. Well, you can't blame them to address a couple of comments right there. This is a regular Miss Moifa Martai. If I pronounce your name wrong, but excuse me, ma'am. It's not by deliberation. She's saying go to the nearest post office and get your passport done. That's in all caps. Yeah, I agree. I was looking at my passport today. It expires June 2021, and that's too soon for me. So I have that, and we're looking at another comment by Nosui MVUSI Movisi. Once again, I pronounce your name. It's not by deliberation. So apologies for that. So are either you gentlemen trading options? No, sir. I don't trade options. I would like to possibly look into that one day. I don't know if Prince Amir does. What we deal with Carrot Bars is gold. I consider gold a very, very safe investment. That's what we deal with Carrot Bars. Carrot Bars is a company that deals in small gram gold increments based out of Stuttgart, Germany. Started by Dr. Harold Seitz. And so what we do, we simply transfer a portion of our paper dollars into gold. And when I say gold, I don't have my other card with me, but like this product right here is considered cash gold. Hopefully Prince has one of his. That's considered cash gold. That's 0.1 gram of gold. Gold is actually in the middle right there. And then that's a gram of card that you see Prince Amir and I, him holding up. We simply acquire gold however much we want, whenever we want. And then we tell other people, and we can simply get paid from their efforts too. We can do this in 149 countries. We run a global e-commerce business by way of our cell phone cell phone and computer. Now, we actually have programs in there where you can win free gold. So sometimes people say, well, you can get gold any other where. Yeah, you can. I won't argue with that. You're absolutely right. But are they going to pay you when other people get gold through them too? If you refer other people, are that gold company going to pay you? I think not. Do they have programs where you can win free gold? I think not. No. So we look at this. What's more advantageous for us, ladies and gentlemen? Karatbars has a lot of great products. Gold products. I mean, UPS, the FedEx guy came today and he delivered me gold today. And I was
let me grab my phone real quick.
Okay. And I was so glad to see him. FedEx delivers the gold, and lo and behold, I got that. I got that in. And I was glad to see it, and placed it in storage and everything like that. So the gold is actually in my hands now. We Prince Dynasty Amir is going to go get another product that we have called the K1 Info phone. It's a phone that works over the blockchain. We have the same thing with our computer. We have the ATMs and that deals with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, cash, euros. Yeah, that's the thing. But those are all secondary. The main thing is to acquire gold. That's what we do. We're acquiring gold. This thing right here, you can pick this up. You can pick this up for less than a value meal, at one of the fast food restaurants. And you're just stacking that. You're just stacking that. Gold is money. Gold is going up in value. Money is going down in value. And so when I say money, I'm talking about cash. I probably don't need to be so descriptive, but I'll never take instance. Anybody know what I talk about? I say that this is some money here. Change I put in my wallet to try to cut down my spending. Okay, so I exchange a portion of this into this. No, this is going down in value. This is going up. And now we do have a cryptocurrency called a KBC. We do have things like that, and it looks sharp. But our main thing is what we try. We save gold. We tell other people we get paid from when they say gold. They tell other people they get paid when they say gold. We employ the leverage effect, in other words, getting paid off of the efforts of others. We have a home-based business because we're able to limit our taxes far as through this, and we're able to create an income from 149 countries in the world. Thus, we're not really dependent upon like jobs to like one job to have all our income come in, and then we're also able to leave our income in the event of our death to our spouse, our children, or our estate things. So it's working very well for us. I've been involved in going on 6 years. I mean, get paid every Friday on a MasterCard in euros. Speaking about that, Prince, congratulations. I saw that you had a payout today too. Yeah, you do. You didn't even know it, did you? Yeah, you have a payout. Check your back office. So that's what we do. And we find this to be very, very simple and dynamic because you know what? I don't care where you go in the world, and I don't care where you want to go and where you want to land. But it don't matter what country you're in, all over the world, people are going to know what gold is. Gold is a universal respected as money all around the world. And so that's what we do. And we simply just share this with other people. And they want to take advantage of the opportunity, like easy as you can. The taking advantage of the opportunity is easy as just clicking on Prince Amir's Karatbar affiliate link, strolling down at the bottom. You register your account for free, and I mean free. They're not even going to ask you for a credit card. Okay, and then you take about 7 minutes to fill out the information. You're going to get an email from Karatbars once that is done, and then you click on that to verify your account, and instantly you're set up in a home-based business for free. You don't have to have any special licenses. You don't have to have any special training. You don't have to have anything. You have to qualify every month to get your gold, or you don't have to have any of that things. You just get started, get you a business package, tell other people, and realize a secondary income. It's really that simple. We don't need to complicate it, because it's not. And it will help you earn a very sizable income, or not sizable income, depending upon your worth ethic, depending on how you get out there and help people. And Prince Amir and I, we made money through this, certificate, and so that's what we do. And it started out. We started building this when we had our jobs. So we start working this like a little part-time and stuff. And as the income came up and stuff, it was able us to buy more time and lo and here we are. We started on this journey way before Corona. We started years before Corona. And it's very nice that we had to we actually can start seeing the benefits of our labor. Like any business, it's going to take time to build. But you know what? What's your alternative? You work for someone, 20, 30 years, if they let you. The average amount of time you're spending in companies these days, about 4 or 5 years. At least that's what I read. And so with cost of living increasing, and and jobs shifting overseas, and jobs being fired, and and then people don't know how but their situation and financial state, how secure their job is, which is no such thing. People have to look at other alternatives. You have to look at another alternative, that income that you make for you and your families, that is not dependent just upon your job. Because if your job goes bye-bye, your household and all the things that are supported by your job can go bye-bye. And so that's what Prince Amir and I do. When we read these articles right here, we're just letting you guys know how it is. Now people will say, like, well, Fitzgerald, we know how it is. Don't insult me. No, ma'am, no, sir. I'm not trying to insult you. We deal with the world. It's not just America we deal with. It's not just Africa we deal with. We deal with the world. This broadcast is a global broadcast. So I'm not going to be so naive to think that, that people know what's going on all over the United States, when I know there's many affiliates I talk to, and some on the stream never even touch ground here. I'm not going to be so think that Africa is so much the same as us over there, when I never put my foot on the soil. I don't know what I'm talking about, in reference to that, but I do know this. I do know that around the world, no matter where you are and no matter who you are, you need resources. Some places take a little bit more than others, but you need resources. So resources translate everywhere. You need housing. You want your family to have a good financial future. You want to be independent. A lot of people I talk to, they want the same opportunity to own something as opposed to keep working for someone else. They want a chance to control their own destiny, control their own future. Ladies and gentlemen, that translates all over the world. I don't, I'm just a simple countryman from Southeast Alabama, in the United States, from a town of 100 people. But it's the same up there as it is everywhere in the world right there. And so I believe you have to be prepared. I believe putting your head in the sand and, thinking things are going to get better without you having a working a plan and having a vehicle is foolishness. I believe, we really, really need to look at ways. Okay, if this stuff keep going, if this stuff keep fading like this, if we're seeing these economies, if all these jobs keep laying off, and we see all these things that's happening, wouldn't it be safe that my household could possibly be in jeopardy too? See, ladies and gentlemen, there is no such thing as a good job. There really isn't, and we have to. There is a such thing as creating income streams, residual income streams, and there is such a thing as creating that in an effort that you own it. It's because power is in ownership. Power is in ownership, and so you have to get a hold of your own wealth stream, and you have to use that wealth stream to create other wealth streams. But being 149 countries, and that's close to like a 6 billion population of people. Okay, all you have to do is be 18 years or over. Now it may be tight right here, but some guy in Dubai can easily buy gold or packages of something. But plenty of people can do that all over the world. Just because it's a crunch on your street, doesn't mean it's a crunch in Montreal.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a crunch in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Doesn't mean it's a crunch in Kuwait. I mean, there's plenty of money out there, but it's flowing different streams. And Prince Amir, I'll submit to you like this, man.
Go ahead.
It's not a recession for everyone.
Nope.
It's not a recession for everyone. You make a big mistake when you think just because you can't afford something or you haven't figured out a way to get it. You make a big mistake to think that especially with people that they can't neither. It's a much of a mistake to count the money in another man's or another woman's pockets. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know. Some people who are broke look rich, and some people who are rich, who are rich look very poor. You never know. You gotta when you talk to people, they're trying to see the value of what you're offering. Right. So and people like myself, I can make up my mind in 3 seconds if you're offering value. And once you fit my schemes, and once it fits in, like, okay, I see I can value with this not only for now and the future, then the more likely I'm going to be interested in what you have and possibly even deal with you. But I'm looking for, okay, is it something I can control? Is it something that's valuable to the market? Is it easy to use? Will many people see this? Do I have any restrictions on my income?
Right.
Oh, here's a big one for me. Do I have to work for someone?
Nope.
Okay. And so that's what we look about. But ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to do something. You're going to happen to do something. And each and every one of you can do this. I mean, what's the problem? Okay. Here's $10 right here. I can take this $10 American. This is about 607 European euros. Okay, much as like a good burger like I had yesterday. Instead of buying a burger, I can buy this. Okay, the burger would be gone. Cracker Jacks I spent for this will be gone. I hold this. This is going up in value. 2 years, 5 years from now, especially what gold is doing, this gold is going to be worth more than the original $6-something I paid for it. Or the 1 gram gold card, or 2.5 gram gold cards, or the 5 gram gold. It's going to be worth more in the future. Because it's worth more in the future, that's making my wealth automatically going up without me even risking it. See, Dynance, that's another thing I like about our company, man. We're not even risking anything. You mean to tell me all I'm doing is just holding gold? Yeah, it's going up. I mean, when I started 2015, gold was somewhere about $11,160, about $11,060 per an ounce, to say. Right. Fast forward to 2020, that same gold that I hold, and I have it, that same gold I'm holding right now is like $1,740. So I made close to $600 per an ounce just holding it without risking anything. Mm. So to me, that's a pretty good rate of return. Now, what happens when I'm able to get paid percentages of other people who are buying gold in euros? And that little concept. What happens when lo and behold, you wake up one day and like myself, and then you got close to 12,000 business partners around the world doing the same thing, and you're getting a percentage off of them. It's simple. I don't have I just have a bachelor's degree. I didn't have any form of business training school wise, but I know business concepts. But it didn't take me enough to learn, like, hey, I need to acquire assets. I need to leverage and duplicate my time more so. I need to be able to create other streams of income that in case something happened to me, I need to minimize my taxes. I need to be able to build up something for the next generation in the event of my death. So Karatbars fit perfectly. And it took me all about 5 minutes to make my mind up. Mm-hmm. And off I went. And and so it turned out to be a very, very good financial decision. So now we're just simply bringing this to other people, but the stakes are higher now. See, if the stakes are much higher 5 years ago, my God, the stakes are much higher than they were 6 months ago. So how fast things are changing. But I know this: we better figure out a way that we get a good financial education. We better learn how to imply that, where things can come to our house and we can build a wealth in our house, as opposed to seeing our wealth being extracted through taxes and through inflation and things that's just not going to benefit us. As I stated, as a regular W-2 employee, you can pay like something like 40% of your take-home income in taxes. Taxes is the biggest detriment to your wealth. You can take about 40%, as a self-employed person, that tax burden goes down to 20% as you're a business owner, which Karatbars automatically makes you a business owner, because you can have so many write-offs for that. You can reduce your tax burden down to 20%. I mean, just alone as far as we're looking at things. So we got to get serious about how we do and what we do. And with what Prince Amir and I simply do this. Yes, we look at the situations. Yes, we talk about how what the economy is. The biggest reason we talk about the economy is we're talking about it for our audience. We don't talk about it for us, because we can care less what the economy is doing, because what we're doing, we're controlling the economy of our own home. And I didn't mean that as a pompous statement, but that's a very, very true, straight to your face statement. That's just the way I talk. But why would I concern myself when I can market to London, when I can set up a business in London, Switzerland, all over Africa, in North America, South America? Just because someone says no down here in Tampa, a couple of no's, so what? I can go talk to people in Tanzania, and I have a business down there. Tanzania, Uganda, a lot of the people over there are on fire, because Africa is the one that, like, the top emerging economy in the world. I don't care what the news says. Has the youngest population. It's the most mineral wealth. So you can go. So I could take my whole mindset, shift over there, start helping people set up businesses over there, and profit from here in Tampa. It's just a win-win. And Prince Amir and I are doing exactly what we're saying. So, but there's room for everyone. See, no one sits at the top of this. No one just sits at the top. I said it many times, and it bears repeating. My team is about 10 times larger than Prince Dynas Amir, but he has consistently out-earned me over the last several months. Easily. Because of the way that the business is structured, that no one it's based on production. Even though I got a larger team, it's based on production, and he is producing. That man has signed up close to 600 people in this opportunity. He gets 10% of package bonuses. He's moved several packages. That which the majority way, that a lot of the wealth comes. He's getting units. He's stacking in gold. He's won free cryptocurrencies. He's just on a tear. And I'm proud of calling my brother my business partner. But he'll tell you for a fact he don't work for me. Nor does any of his team work for him. So it's just an opportunity just to level the playing field, to give you a shot, not a guarantee. Karatbars is not a job. It's dependent upon your production and your team's production. But isn't that the way you want it? No one can fire you from this. Mm-hmm. No one can fire you. So Prince, I'll let you take over and just go ahead and explain the thing, man, like that. But I get a little pumped where I see where people can actually start hoping and dreaming again and get some of the things they want. I get a little pumped because I know this is a way, not the way. It is a way out of the rut.
All right, everybody. So this right here is 1 gram of gold. All right. In fact, let me show the smaller one that Fitzgerald had. This is 0.1 grams of gold. All right. Embedded into this dollar-like certificate, we'll say. All right. So our founder, Harold Science, wanted to make small increments of gold available to the masses. And he wanted to use us, people like me and you, as the vehicle to market that. All right. So how are you able to market this and get paid? All right. So we have 4 packages: a bronze, silver, gold, and VIP. You acquire a package. Okay. You acquire a package. With this package, you're going to receive some gold, and now you have your own franchising rights. Now, the bigger the package, the more commissions you could earn from the people that you bring on. All right, and I'll get into that. So you acquire a package. Now you have some gold, and you have your you have your own gold franchise, or your own gold distribution center, or really your own gold drop shipping business. That's what you have now. All right. So your objective is to grow your business. How do you do it? Mr. Stephens, do you look for additional ways to earn income?
Heck yeah.
Do you keep your income options open?
Heck yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a video. Check out the video, and I'm gonna give you a call back. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Mr. Stephens, what are your thoughts on the video?
I liked it.
You liked it? Okay. Here's my affiliate link. Sign up as an affiliate, and let's go ahead and get you a package. Do you have any questions at all, or
what package should I get?
So you know what? Let's start off with the VIP package. You know, that's
Okay.
going to maximize your income, put you on the top of the food chain.
What do I get for this package?
You'll receive gold, and also too, you have your franchise rights. Okay.
Okay. Am I by myself? Are you going to help me?
Of course, I'm gonna help you. I'm here. I'm your upline. That's what we do.
Okay.
In fact, do you have a YouTube page or a podcast?
Yeah, I got a YouTube page. Find Ways to Win.
Okay, we'll come on that, and we'll help you bring people on.
Okay. Is it hard to talk to people?
You see how I just talked to you?
Yes.
Was that hard?
No. That easy.
Yeah. People are gonna say yes or no.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and Prince Amir does a very good job. That's it. Do you look for any ways to make money? Yes. Okay, I'm going to send you my business video, therealmoney.info, therealmoney.info. No, just go ahead and take a little time to look at it. I'll give you a call back later on today, or no later than 24 hours. Okay. And would you prefer if I text or email it to you? Okay, go ahead and text it to me. Text them. Call them back. Okay, 2 questions. Did you watch the video? Heck yeah. You see an opportunity for yourself? Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and get you started. Send them your affiliate link, which you're going to have once you register. You have the same affiliate link, just like Prince Amir. You have your own individual one. Okay. To get them registered, you tell them to go ahead and click on verify their account. Then you stop talking. You say this simple right here. Okay. Mr. Amir, I'm going to call Mr. Michael Delco. He's had a lot of success in this business, helped a lot of people, with their financial goals. And I'm just going to get on just to introduce it to you. Okay. You don't ask, but I didn't ask Mr. Amir for his permission. Mr. Delco, how are you doing? Good, Fitzgerald. How are you doing? Mr. Delco, I have Prince Dynas Amir here. Yes, sir. He's a real prince. He just registered in the business. Just want to introduce him. Put my phone on mute. Mr. Delco is going to talk to Prince Amir for me. He's going to help him get started, plug him in the wealth builder, help him get his package, and I go do the same thing. I go do the next thing to someone else. It is my responsibility, however, to plug into the training, to get the necessary training, what I need to do, because Mr. Delco won't be available all the time. Prince Amir and myself won't be available all the time, because we're growing our own individual teams. When you get that training, then you can do the same thing with your team and do the same thing your team, and then that's how you make it. That's how you're making your income. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. I mean, what's the worst going to happen? You got a whole bunch of gold in your garage? No. Right. What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing going to happen? Someone say no to you. You got a couple of billion other people who are still out there available. No, I mean that's the thing about it. And once again, you don't have to be a financial advisor, and that term is used loosely. You don't have to be a financial advisor. Hey, I need to get assets. I need to pay myself first. I need to get my debt load down. I need to create residual income as far as for myself. I need to minimize tax liabilities where I can keep more of my take home and pay for myself. And then I need to create something where I can transfer my wealth over to the next generation and rid of my debt. That don't have anything to do with financial advisor. That's common sense. Mm-hmm. No, now financial advisor, he or she is going to tell you, well, you need to park it in this thing, whether it's a Roth or whether it's a IRA, or you want to put an annuity, or maybe you look at this, we look at this stock, and and you're giving out stock information. I know for a fact you got to have like a Series 7 license. That you're selling some insurance products, maybe a Series 6 or a Series 63. See, I used to sell insurance, but for the most part, they're going to put you in product that you really don't know a lot of about your own money for the most part. But the best financial advisor you can have is yourself, where you're properly educated on there. Now I'm acquiring gold. So that doesn't mean the financial education. I take as much money as I want when I want, put it into the appreciating asset. So I'm looking at gold. I'm looking at real estate. I'm looking at things that I know about. No, but whatever it is, when someone say, well, you guys don't have financial education, neither do you. I mean, it's just common sense. What you're doing. Okay, I need to make more money than I spend. I need to reduce my debt loads. I need to acquire assets, gold. I need to get paid off of other people's efforts in addition to my own. I need to minimize my tax risk. I need to be able to leave wealth to the next generation, so that wealth perpetuates. I mean, what's a financial education about that? That's common sense.
All right.
So that's what we're looking. Oh, I better find something, because with the way the job markets are going these days, and if I keep doing the same thing, waiting on jobs and waiting on unemployment and stuff like that, I'm probably going to wind up losing. Now, right. So I need to create something that I own. And if business is going toward the World Wide Web, I need to get something that participates in that. Now, that you guys saying, well, that's not me, and that's not the way I see it. Great. I wish you nothing but success. I truly do. You want to go get a brick and mortar business right now? Great. You got a good concept. Fine. But understand, it's going to be a whole lot more expensive than free. So that's what we're on. And Prince Amir, we can actually end this right now, not let's react to things but it's very simple. Save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. There you go. Free to join. Carrot Bars has there's a system created by Mr. Ty and Valerie Best called Wealth Builders Worldwide.info that trains you to build your business globally and to build however you want. We have phenomenal teachers, started with Mr. Ty Best and Mr. Michael Delco, Mr. Rodney Williams, Mr. Rodney Berger, Miss Tanisha Glaspie, Mr. Willie and Mrs. Sherry Brown, Prince Dinas Amir. We have all this information. We have a way that we get the information out to you with the Telegraph app or Team Amir, where we're texting stuff out to get the information out. So it's up to you how you want to engineer your life, but you do have an opportunity to get you further ahead than what you are by taking advantage of opportunities like this.
All right. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastymirror.com, buy some merchandise, buy some books. Carrot Bar's affiliate link is in the chat room. Click on the affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. It's also on the ticker and will be in the description. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.